final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Georgia Bulldogs. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets offense will have the football first. If you just can't get enough football, well, Georgia Tech was the one for you last year. Between the hedges, they went 8 overtimes before the Dogs finally prevailed. So are you guys ready to go another 8 extra rounds this time?
Absolutely not. I got a plane to catch. But I tell you what, it was one of the most exciting games in all of college football. And Tech with the huge lead early, all the momentum swings. And Palmer, obviously, in the booth was pretty solid, too.
It was one of those games, David, you just hated that somebody had to lose. And I think back to Haynes King at quarterback for Georgia Tech, throwing for over 300 yards, running for over 100 yards. He was incredible. There was one costly fumble. Was it targeting? Wasn't it targeting? The call went Georgia's way. And then we were running out of ways to describe 2-point plays, and we were running out of espresso late in the game. Bring your espresso for this one. It's going to be fun.
Makes the grab. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Yellow Jackets want to pick up the tempo.
Well, you love to see this on the first drive of the game, right? Third down, go back to the old faithful, the slant pass, something you put in on day one install back in spring practice. Executed perfectly, keep this drive alive.
Hold it. Defense.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Running back searching for a hole. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Trying play action. It's complete to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Yellow Jackets decide to punt it away. You ought to be able to use this first punt to pin them deep. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. So Georgia's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical. I've got to take away their ability to run the football.
Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. You count up those explosive plays in the game, and you put a little extra star by the big run.
Yeah, and this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss it. If this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
The Bulldogs in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. He's moving out of the pocket. It's on target and complete. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Dogs are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
These guys aren't human. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
And the Bulldogs have it in scoring position on first and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Touchdown, Georgia! Fit it in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. Dave, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the move. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Yellow Jackets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line in the hurry-up. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Caught. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Caught behind the line. It's ball. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Wants to throw again. A little screen to the running back. He's not going to get to the sticks, and the screen comes up a little short. It'll be fourth down. The Yellow Jackets will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The give to the back. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's first and 10 from the 31. They'll ride the hot hand. Got enough for the first down. Still running at the 40. There he goes. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Dogs!
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. This time it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. He's going to look for a man on third and short. Pick off! What a play by this defense!
Nothing nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense put you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. On 1st and 10 from the 38. Throws to the tight end. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. So now it's 2nd and long. Off play action. Here comes the heat. Trying to make magic. There he goes. And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown Bulldogs.
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the second quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Right down the middle. Can't hang on, it's incomplete, and you can't worry about the footsteps when you're running those crossing routes. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, and that's how the first quarter comes to a close. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. And that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. And the Yellow Jackets will line up to punt it away. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Forced out of the pocket. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires on the move. He's got it. So it's not just a strong running game. The Dogs can be dangerous with those weapons up top.
And I think when you've seen Georgia really dominate in college football over the last several years, it's because they've been more aggressive, more willing to throw the football, early downs, trust their quarterback, not just the ground game.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to pass on 2nd down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Guys, let's chat about Georgia. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and, man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. They'll fit right in.
Georgia going back to work with another 1st down. The give to the tailback. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. From the gun, the ground game. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia!
And this This crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
And the extra point makes it 28-0. They marched 56 yards to the end zone. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets up.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the second play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
In these situations, 3rd and eternity, I know exactly what to do. I'm putting more DBs on the field. I know it's a pass, my best pass defenses, and then I turn my pass rushers loose. Go get that QB.
He'll haul it in right around the logo. And there he goes. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. It's caught. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Uga trying to make this red zone trip pay off. Looking to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They want to throw it. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And you try to catch him off balance, maybe on 1st down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass, defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play.
Looking for the end. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up in a great position here. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. Touchdown, Dogs! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the concept because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Pulls and fires complete. They almost immediately short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Yellow Jackets can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's ball. They get him on the ground at the 36 after a pickup of 5. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Wants to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. All right, guys, let's talk about Georgia Tech. A big-name running back, always a great get in the recruiting world. 4-star running back they got last week. Seems as if he'll fit in nicely here.
Oh, he's going to be a great fit. I mean, when you get a great player like that, the whole fan base gets jacked up. You see it all over social media, and it starts to build some momentum in your recruiting class.
Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Wide open downfield. Lots of running room. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field.
Touchdown, Georgia Tech! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this QB starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
They get the extra point on the board, but they're still down 35-7. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep
breaks into the open. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Bringing the heat. On the run, fires downfield. It's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's going to run it. At the 40, there he goes. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick him up and put him down. And I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping him.
They'll run play action. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand
takes it the other way. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Yellow Jackets want to crank the tempo. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
And that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the
turning it on. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. to the air on first down. He'll pull it down and run. Still on his feet at the 35. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39, a pickup of 15. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, the Governor's Cup is on the line, and already the Dogs and Ramblin' Wreck have given us some impressive moments. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Gets the back moving. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Out of the backfield, he's open. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. The Dogs with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Out of the gun, they give to the back. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to spell it with a 1st down at the 31.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what...
Going for it all. Just threw that one way too far.
And that's a big missed opportunity there. And sometimes it's just those small things. It's getting your feet set so you can throw the ball with good accuracy. A lot of times guys are open and you just rush it, you hurry it. This quarterback's just got to settle down a little bit, take the time, and hit that open guy.
Dances away to buy time. At the 20, he's got space. And he has vexed this defense with scramble after scramble, has another 1st down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Quickly complete. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll try the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that 1st down.
Now on 1st and goal, let's see what Georgia will do. He wants it all. And he was looking to the end zone, and they couldn't make the connection.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice.
Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they take it in for 6 more points. Being It's getting tough for the Jackets as the hairy dogs putting the fight into this one.
Georgia owning the Jackets, and they've owned this series, this rivalry, the hatred between the two. Right now, it's looking like that Governor's Cup going straight to the Dogs.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off play action on first down. Unloads to the right. Pulls it in. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Looking down the middle. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. They'll test the right side. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. The Yellow Jackets need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there. And the Yellow Jackets will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. The run from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Gets it to him on the screen. Got room at the 35. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down.
There are a lot of offenses out there that will probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quickly complete. And they're able to make the tackle.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows. He can run slants. He can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And the Dogs have their offense in high gear. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Bulldogs back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. The give on the counter. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. After the run, now to throw. He'll try to do it himself. Oh, he's got some space. And the strategy of just letting the quarterback run until he gets tired is not a winning one. Another explosive play and another 1st down. The Dogs started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Georgia! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them